What's up guys, Edwin here with Zen Trading. I wanted to do this video to give you some value surrounding a very interesting niche right now in the financial world, if you will. And it's, you know it, Bitcoin, right? So there's this article that everyone's been talking about, it's been circulating around, and Forbes actually said that Bitcoin could go anywhere up to $100,000 by the end of 2021. So really what's happening right now is we're seeing action that is pretty indicative of a move that's poised to happen. However, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy or sell any stocks. This is purely for entertainment purposes, but I do want to give you value. I do want to give you a chance to look into this and just do your own research. And I want to give you something where you can actually go and get involved if that's what you chose to do. So a lot of people say, well, Edwin, this sounds awesome. Yeah, you can trade and you have technical experience with the stock market and everything, but I can't trade like that. In fact, I can't even afford a whole coin. Right now, Bitcoin's at 11,700 as of this morning. And when I recorded the video about midnight last night, it was at 11,600. You'll see on the video, what's happening here is there's about a $200 move just overnight. So if you want to get into Bitcoin, I'm going to explain to you why I recommend Coinbase as the app that you can use to buy and sell Bitcoin. You can buy a fraction of a coin. You don't have to have the full amount that the coin sells for. So check out this video. I hope this is valuable. I hope it helps you, and leave some comments below. Tell me what you like about it, what you want to learn, and then go on Zen Trading on Facebook and you'll see we have a whole community there, and I will do some trainings on there as well and just educate you a little more so I can give you more value. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna pull up this chart here for you, and so basically what I want to do here is just give you an example of a more complex trading strategy, a more complex way that people trade stocks. But just to give you a good example, this would pretty much be what it would look like if you traded stocks, or if you had a strategy that was maybe a little more complex. And you can see I had some trend lines back here in this area where I was trading a while ago, and then you can obviously see like the candle charts and the candlesticks here, and what people use to see price action. So just to give you a basic example here, when I was talking about Bitcoin being tested by NASDAQ, and actually what's happening in the crypto industry right now, the cryptocurrency marketplace, it's phenomenal. And there's these articles that's been coming out saying that Bitcoin is probably gonna be reaching very high numbers. Here's a case study for $100,000 Bitcoin price by the end of 2021. So by the end of 2021, Bitcoin, as per this case study, could possibly reach $100,000. Now, that is pretty substantial. Just to give you an example, if I go on CoinMarketCap, you'll see right now Bitcoin is at 11,569. So it's almost tenfold increase right there. So just basically, you can go through and read this article by Forbes. and you can just do your research, go read up on this. So the Bitcoin price has been on a tremendous run in 2019, and now obviously we're in 2020, and you're seeing that bullish sentiment again with everything happening now with the deflation in currency, and then obviously there's talks of them raising inflation, which would cause things to cost more in an attempt to save the economy, so we don't go into a full-on recession. So what happens in cases like this is people start saying, well, if that's going to be the case, I don't trust in the fiat or in in money, like the stock markets or whatever the case may be, and they just put their money into new avenues. For instance, Bitcoin is obviously a niche, it's a hot topic. But just to give you an example, here's another article. So NASDAQ is quietly testing Bitcoin-based products under the ticker CXERX. Okay, so in the indice. So analyst suggests. And I'm going to show you right now where we can find that. And I'm going to give you a little bit more of a complex analysis, but then I'm going to give you the good news, okay? So you'll see under this ticker, Bitcoin is being tested, and you can see that when you go on TD Ameritrade's platform or Thinkorswim, you can see how they've been testing this under CXERX, and it's pretty incredible because this shows that Bitcoin is here to stay, and we are looking at more of these predictions coming true now. I mean, if you just look at some of the industries and predictions that were pretty much the speculation in a sense that people have been making, people tend to just jump on it, and it becomes this self-fulfilling prophecy. Now, please, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy or sell any stocks, but I am going to give you an opportunity to go do your research and to study this for yourself and to make an informed decision. So if I can just go back in here, I'm going to show you CXERX, and you can see right there, right? And now on my Facebook page, Zen Trading, and under this channel as well, under Zen Trading, you'll see you can join us on the Facebook group, and I will do more in-depth analysis and trainings on how to work on Thinkorswim. And if you have any questions, you can ask it below. But this is just for the purpose of Bitcoin, and people who want to get into Bitcoin right now, but they don't have advanced strategy. So they're like, I can't trade like you trade. So I have good news for you, because first of all, you'll see this is a test symbol. It's still under test. That's for Litecoin, US dollar, and this is for Ethereum. So they've taken BTC off. They've taken the Bitcoin one off. I guess they've been doing their tests, and they've seen what they need to see to go and do the next phase of their implementation. But here's the CXERX. So let's just go and click on Ethereum. That's pretty much one of the other popular ones, and it's just going to populate here. But really what we just need would be pretty much the daily chart. I'm just going to go on the daily. So I'm just going to fix this. And like I said, I can do a tutorial for you guys on Thinkorswim. You just got to join us on the Facebook group. You'll see all the links below this video where you can join the Facebook group. And I'm also going to give you a really cool promo here for a platform that you can actually trade Bitcoin with without having to know too much. And the reason why I will suggest that platform is because it doesn't require such an intense strategy as it would if you used these candle charts. It's more of a long-term investment approach. So just to kind of show you here, on the daily chart, you'll see that there's been, I'm going to do this actually because I see that this thing's not showing us enough data, or I can just probably change it here. Okay, so now you'll see there's going to be more data. You just got to adjust these settings sometimes. So when you look at like the trends here, you can see that there's like a trend that came down this way, and then once it reaches these points, there's something interesting that happens. You get this pivot point where it starts to reach a new level. Now, if you go back, years back, you can also see more trends. But I'm just going to do a basic trend line here so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. Well, first of all, I like to do my my price points. So just to and listen, this is not specific, like very accurate, because I'm not zooming in. I'm just gonna give you an idea of a very basic analysis. So you see these levels, you see how it respects here. I'm gonna put it there so you can see right there. There was some action, some decisions were made there. You can see that the action started to indicate that there was a respecting of, they respected that resistance level, and then it resisted it, and then it became another point of support where it actually really went up, and it just stayed above that after this point. But you can see it touched it once, and then it broke through, and then 1, 2, and it broke through. So 1, 2, 3, pretty much 4 times that it came to this point. This is a very important point, but let's see why that happened. Okay, so if you take the drawing here and you just do a basic trend line right there, and then I'm just going to bring it through to that point, you can see that it kind of, there's these interesting things that happens in price action. And Bitcoin is a little different than normal stocks. There's very irrational things that happens, and that's why I'm going to suggest the other strategy, the more long-term strategy, as opposed to day trading if you're not experienced. So you'll see right here, and bear in mind we're on Ethereum right now, the indice for Ethereum on the Nasdaq, stock exchange. So, but pretty much you'll see this Bitcoin price action here. It respected that level, and right there you can see as it tapped right on that low point. Because this was such a pivotal point, it went right to that point here, and within this gap, this indicated that there was, what I like to do. And if you go on Zen Trading on Facebook and you follow us here on the channel, you'll see I talk about this a lot. It's a downtrend, and then it goes up. Or if you have something like an uptrend, this thing is going up, but there's indications where you can see where it's going to go down. Like for instance, if I take this point and I draw it like this, you'll see it and this is very roughly done. But if it goes here and it starts to get to that point, but it respects it and it supports it and it goes up, and by this point it supported it again, it went up, but once it broke through, it was a downtrend, and it's been trending down, 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 down. And then when it came right up here again and it touched it, it broke through. So now it's going down, it respected it, and it went all the way up. So now we are possibly going to be seeing, and you can see like sometimes here it went down, and then it went all the way down, it went up, and it looked like it wanted to go down like this area, if you look at this area here, but it still kept going up. So with the articles by very, very reputable publishers like Forbes and these type of publications, it suggests that Bitcoin could possibly reach $100,000. So sure, this thing might go down, so let's entertain that thought and say that it will go down. I'm going to draw 2 levels, like what I like to call a band, and I'm going to do the high. And let's just assume this is Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin, however. This is Ethereum, but it's still a cryptocurrency. So in terms of that, let me just show you what I'm suggesting. And what I personally am doing now as far as trading these stocks go. So just to like change up the drawing tool. So you see this is already, it's very complex. If you're not used to working with these tools, it can become really like frustrating and complex and nerve-wracking really. But I'm just going to change the color a little bit here, and then just give you a nice idea of the bands that we're going to work within. Okay, so right now, let's say this period from here till here was the next year from now, until 2021, around December 2021. Let's say that's that gap. You can see that there's all this price action that's happening between these gaps. So from, say for instance, 420 in this case until 120. So that's like a $300 gap right there. So all I am suggesting that I do for me, or all that I am saying I can see with Bitcoin, and especially if you're not experienced, is to actually go and look at the bands. So if you bought right up here and you went, you know what, I want in, and you bought $500 of Bitcoin, and you're like, man, but I can't afford a whole coin, so how am I going to get $500? Well, there's a platform that I absolutely love and I use it. It's called Coinbase, and it's a very popular trading platform that you can use to trade, and you can buy Bitcoin and you can buy it in fractions. So you can buy a portion of a coin and then you can scale yourself in to eventually maybe own a coin or 2 coins. Now, let's say you bought $500 here, and what happened here happens here. So you bought $500, but man, it's going all the way down to here. Some people would freak out and sell it all, and then it goes right back up. I personally would buy my $500. When it drops down, I would buy another $500, probably $1,000, because now I get a lower cost average because it brings that cost down. Okay, so if it went all the way down, I know if it broke through the 120 downwards, obviously that's not good. But what we've seen here is how it respected these levels, and then with trend lines, you can do very basic trend lines to show you what the price action is doing. And in my opinion, I think I can see that it's bullish. It's going up. So the prices are actually coming down a little bit for now, so it gives you a better cost entry. But hopefully it even comes back down to this level, so you can get another $2,000. But when it comes back up here, that's when you're going to make your profit. So let's say you could accumulate $2,000 worth of Bitcoin, which would be like probably a fifth of a coin right now, or maybe no, not a fifth. It'll be probably little less than half of a coin. But that thing goes up to 100,000. That's tenfold your $5,000. That's 50 grand. So what I've seen with this market right now, Coinbase, and you'll see the link below. You can click on the link. It is an affiliate link, so when you click on that, I will get a little bit of credit. But here's the cool thing: you're gonna get $10. You're gonna get $10 when you get on Coinbase, and you'll be able to buy Bitcoin. And really, just come on the Facebook page on Zen Trading and watch us analyze these price actions. But really, what I personally am doing, I'm just buying it in these bands. As it goes lower, I buy more. When it comes up, I buy a little portion, so I buy $100 a month. If it comes here, I put $300 in. If it goes up here again, I would buy $200, and if it goes down here, I buy another 1,000. And by the time that it goes up to 20,000, I will sell, maybe a tenth of my position. If it goes up to 30,000, I would sell a half of my remaining position. If it goes up to 60,000, I would sell a half of that remaining position, and all the way up to 100,000, I would scale out. So mitigating my risk. Now, Coinbase, just so you can see what it will look like, it's going to look like this. This is the logo. This is the app that you're going to see. So let's say the Coinbase app. You're going to look at this, and it's going to pretty much look like this right here. Very simple. Boom. Send. You can send it to a more advanced wallet if you are in the game and you start learning how to trade more advanced. You can do that on our Facebook group on Zen Trading, and then you can just go and buy and sell. Pretty easy. Buy, sell, and that's it. So Coinbase is absolutely the platform I would recommend. You'll see the link below. And really what that would look like is just a basic chart. It'll pretty much look like this. You'll get a really nice indication. You can see the bands very clearly. This is actually Bitcoin. So you'll see the price there was 4,900, around 4,900, 3,600. and all the way up to 20,000. But a very strong level has been around 12,000, and we're reaching into that level right now. So the current price of Bitcoin is, if I go up here, 11,588. So it's coming up to that 12,000 points. So I would buy I'm personally just doing $500 a week, and I'm putting it into the the Bitcoin at this level. But then when it comes down to maybe around 10 or 9,500, I would buy $600 worth. But when it comes down to a level like 6,300, I would buy $10,000 worth. And then when it comes back up to 12,000, that's when I'm just investing money that I am willing to lose in order to get the gain when that thing actually goes up. And if it can go up to 100,000, that'll change things significantly, and you'll obviously see a lot of development in my online presence and businesses, because I will reinvest that funds into these value-adding videos that I can make for y'all. So go click on the link below, join our Facebook page at Zen Trading. Check out the videos. I've done some recaps on here, and I'll do a lot more coming into this season pretty much now with Bitcoin and some of the stocks that are really giving us incredible traction. So when you click on the link and you go there, it supports me as well, and I'd be able to make more of these videos. And the reason why I haven't been able to post a ton right now was just because I've been building my network marketing company, and it's at the point now where I can actually ease off and focus more on these internet value-adding videos. So go click on the link below, you'll see it down there, and then let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, or how you like it, any questions you have. You can also ask us on the Facebook group, and we'll cover that for you. Okay guys, so I hope you're all good there, and excited for you to get it started and for you to try it out. Just be mindful when you trade. Again, this video isn't financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy or sell any stocks. I'm not a licensed financial advisor or a financial registered licensed expert. I just trade my personal capital. So these videos are purely for entertainment purposes, and just to give value. Since there's action happening right now, I feel it's fair with Bitcoin right now is showing a lot of action, specifically in this time right now here, very sharp increase. I just wanted to make this video and hopefully give someone an opportunity to at least know about what's happening right now. So I hope this is valuable, and have a great day. You'll see under the link here, under the video in the description, I will have a Coinbase link, and you can get Coinbase right there. I will get a little bit of credit, but you will get $10 when you sign up with Coinbase and you buy or sell $100 worth of Bitcoin. So go down in the subscription below, click the link, and get Coinbase. That'll be the way for you to get in, and I'll explain the strategy that we're going to use. So I hope you like this. Smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.